Peter Navarro is a White House senior counsel for trade and manufacturing, joins us now. Peter, imagine thinking that voting for more government will reduce your cost of living.
It's astonishing, Rob, just how much Biden drove up inflation. I mean, you have to work overtime to do that. The big news tonight, Rob, and why he was in Iowa is the E15. What's that? That's the ethanol that's made from corn that's then mixed with our gasoline. Get you cleaner air. That seems to be like what the story might be about. But there's a much bigger story I want to share with you, Rob, and it implicates China, it implicates soybeans. Think of it this way. Soybean farmers and corn farmers are often the same people. They rotate their crops. They grow a lot of that stuff, and they'll grow a lot of it in Iowa. And what happens every time President Trump puts tariffs on? China cancels all its purchases of both corn and soybeans. So we've got an initiative here at the White House, which is not only to domesticate, essentially, the demand for corn through the ethanol program. There's a companion program to do it with soybeans as well. And it's a high strategic way, and it's the way the president operates. And it's going to give farmers, who he always has the back of, great comfort, and it's going to be able to liberate essentially our tariff policies from the kind of blackmail that China's practicing. Right. So when he was talking E15, a lot of cheers in that audience, but there should be a lot of cheers nationwide because it was a very strategic move, not just simply a biofuel move.
Yeah, because China's making a lot of moves, trying to kind of deceptively trying to screw with the tariffs any way they can, right?
Yeah, I mean, every time we put the tariffs on, they did it back in 2018 as well. Yeah. They stopped buying our soybeans. They stopped buying our corn.
Hurt the farmers.
And they let this stuff rot on the docks. Yeah. And then they think that's going to stop the president. And what we did the last time was simply create a program to give the soybean farmers and corn farmers a bunch of money to make them whole, and everything was fine. But longer term, the strategy is to wean our farmers from Chinese demand so they don't play that card on us. So E15, all hail E15. The president said he'll sign the bill as soon as the Senate Majority Leader gets it to his desk. It's all good.
I love that. I mean, that's the deep stuff that's so important that doesn't get a lot of the headlines. I want to show you this real quick. The president made a great point today that it would be so easy for him to get great unemployment numbers using a very simple scheme. Take a listen.
I could create the greatest unemployment numbers or employment numbers ever. All I have to do is hire 3 million people and put them into the federal government, and you have 10 people, for one job, right?
That's right.
And what we've done is we've cut the federal employees, and they've gone to the private sector.
It's just that easy. You can just scan the system.
Yeah, I mean, Biden actually did that. Yeah. But the thing about the truth here that Trump understands is that when you work in the private sector, you're much more productive for the American economy, and you wind up getting more output, you get higher wages, and everybody's more prosperous. And if you look at the unemployment numbers every month here, what we're seeing is private sector is accounting for every single job, and American citizens are getting every one of them. In the Biden years, it was government jobs being created, going to illegal aliens. And this is elections matter. Yeah. Elections matter. And that's why this midterm is going to matter.
All right. The president's senior counsel for trade and manufacturing, Peter Navarro. Good to see you again. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, it's a pleasure, sir.
All right. Everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same. But not us. We're different. We report the real news. No spin, just the facts. Turn to us, and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmitt Tonight on Newsmax.